Tumba Tumba's a Hall of Famer with an unblocking shot.
Jason Terry, good defense. Wade from behind takes it away. Chalmers, Paul, Whoa!
Now it looked like he jumped out of the mezzanine to dunk this ball.
16 seconds left. LeBron drives in. Oh my! A ferocious slam on Millsap. Did you see LeBron? He jumped right out of the building. He looked like Superman.
Another scoring option and a different way to score coming off baseline swing.
Oh, he does it again. Throws it right up with the rim. James comes flying in from the right corner, and he goes right over Lucas. I didn't even see that on the play originally. With 4 seconds left, Butler denied by James. And Smith rolls a timeout.
Keep an eye on that. Look to the top of the screen. Here he comes. And he timed it perfectly. No foul involved.
James heads fire. Oh, yeah! He did it! LeBron James wins it for Cleveland.
Going. In transition. Wade finds James.
Hugo of Hair by Hugo believes every customer deserves the personal touch.
It's that time once again, the 5 biggest things that still won't be in Madden this year. Every year around this time, we start hearing tons of news about the upcoming Madden game, and we're always looking to see, are some of our favorite features going to finally return to the game? Or some of the things that people have been asking for that were removed years ago for unknown reasons, are they finally going to make their way back into the game? And every year, we're typically disappointed that some of the biggest things on our list, for whatever reason, still have not made their way back to the game. So it's time to cover all of those things in today's video. In case you were wondering if the game is for you this year, do you want to buy the game? You might not know some of these things are still not back in the game, so I'll let you in on the 5 biggest things. Now, if you are new to the channel and you want to stay up to date on all the latest Madden 21 news, especially the gameplay that I should be able to drop for you guys in the next few days or so, should be having some gameplay that's getting released. If you don't want to miss that, make sure to subscribe, make sure to turn the bell on so that you don't miss that when it comes out, because you want to be up to date and you want to see these things so that you know if you want to get the game or not, right? Now let's get into the list. Number 1, the biggest thing, I covered it in last year's video. Unfortunately, I have to cover it again this year too. Assistant coaches, coordinators, coaching carousel, whatever you want to label it as, this will still not be in Madden. This won't be in Madden 21, and I hate that I have to cover this for the 2nd year in a row. We don't know why this was ever really removed from the game, and when you look at games like NCAA 14, for example, which was created by EA, they nailed this in their Dynasty mode. It was one of the best parts of the game, the coaching carousel, the coaching skill trees. If you're not familiar with it, there's tons of YouTube videos you could watch on it, but this was one of the most in-depth things for assistant coaches that I've ever seen in a video game. And, you know, these coaches, you know, they can move around. You can lose coaches to other schools. You could be coordinators and jump around to different schools. You develop these coaching skill trees that would affect your team. I mean, it was coaching done right. And the fact that EA Sports was able to do it, and not just EA Sports, right? The actual people themselves inside EA Sports that worked on NCAA 14, a lot of these same people work on the franchise team for Madden. So it's not that they can't do it. The question is, why isn't it there? We don't know, but it still won't be in Madden 21. So if this was a make or break feature for you, then Madden 21 is probably not going to be the game for you. However, the one silver lining to this one is that EA did just recently come out and they laid out some of the stuff that they're looking to do for Madden 22, because there's been a big uproar in the franchise community about the game mode not getting like adequate updates. So they kind of were forced to come out and say, look, we're going to commit. This is what we're looking to do. And they did mention for Madden 22, one of the big things they're looking to adding is assistant coaches. Now, will they do it as in depth as they did in NCAA 14? Well, time can only tell when it comes to that, but it does look like that could be on the horizon. But as far as Madden 21, it still won't be in the game. Today's video is sponsored by Manscaped, the only brand dedicated to men's below-the-waist grooming and hygiene. Look, look, if you've been around my channel for any amount of time, you already know that I'm a huge fan of Manscaped and their Perfect Package 3.0 kit, which comes with the new Lawnmower 3.0 water-resistant body trimmer, the only trimmer on the market that has advanced skin-safe technology.